that, you need to get this bucket here and get it out of here and bring it to safety lock. So nothing, you're not allowed to come in here, no one's allowed to come in here, no equipment can touch the ground here. Equipment can come inside this area, but it can't go on the ground. Okay? The bucket can't be dragged at all, it must be picked up. Happy with that?
Yeah.
So the equipment you've got is 4 bits of rope, this tyre tube and the pole. So that's the equipment you've got to retrieve the communication to save tow longer.
At the outside of the circle, and we can't drag the bucket, it has to be lifted up and taken out, and no one can go in the circle. And we've got a hole, a tyre tube, and like 4 bits of rope.
Cool.
So we've got to make some sort of device that'll lift the bucket out, and so we can save.
I think we could tie the rope. If there's pieces, you could tie the rope and just like gently.
Or if like you can't
You can't drag it.
But if you,
pick it up.
I was thinking, if you tie the rope to the tube and then put the tube around someone and then have someone hold them and they lean in and like grab it with the pole and like lift it up
from the roof.
Does that work?
Maybe.
The diameter of the tube looks like it's slightly bigger
Yeah,
than
I
the
think
bucket.
it's like that thing at camp where you have to hold it taut and then you like.
Yeah, so
lift
if you
it up.
if you tie it right,
You tie the rope around the tyre tube, and
Yeah,
then
and then
everyone
you can
goes
angle it out.
around the circle. You can like hook it and then lift it
Yes.
out. The 4 bits of rope to get like in quarters of the tyre tube, and then so everyone goes like 4 people go around, and then you like. But the
what are we
rope
using the pole for?
I need just to adjust it.
maybe yeah.
Or we can lift it up and then get the pole, hook it inside and then just
Yeah,
fling
but
it
the
out.
rope can't touch the ground either, so we've got to be a
Yeah.
bit careful about that.
With the time stop?
No.
Are you guys ready? Are you happy with the plan?
Alright, I think just go through it one more time, just to make
Okay.
sure.
Yep. So we are tying the rope to the tyre tube and using it as kind of a lasso with each, with a person at 4 points, so it's like taut. Anyone particularly feeling sweet? Amy, Tim,
I'll do it.
and do you want to do it too?
And you do?
Does anyone want to use the pole to adjust it? Sweet, perfect. Great job, guys.
Are you all happy? Start the time. Time's still going.
Go to like, come over here. Slightly. It looks like it'll hold pretty well.
Alright,
You got to maybe put it down by the middle. So like,
there's a tie tube that'll hook on it as well. Now more towards K, more towards K. Okay.
so like let it go down on the sides of it.
Yeah.
If you can.
Yeah, right. Down, K. Now,
Hold on. Well, one side doesn't have it.
slightly more sound plan.
How could you have a more, what would you do to have a more sound plan?
In the beginning, when everyone just kind of rushed in, didn't know what they were doing, have people set to tie the ropes, and also slightly more communication.
Cool.
That was pretty good.
Anyone else think?
Their jobs, and that when we're in there, we're like pushing, pulling, like clearly state you're doing this now, and just make sure it's clearer and everyone understands exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. Good point.
Her leadership skills. She was authoritarian and she needed to be, but also democratic when it was appropriate. So it was a
Awesome.
good balance.
Totally, yeah.
Plan that worked, and
Everyone did their jobs really well. Like everyone knew what they were supposed to do and listened to each other as well.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, the team. But yeah, Hannah, really clear with her brief. She wasn't, the other 2 leaders have all held equipment. Hannah was the only one that sort of stood back to monitor everything, so which is awesome, because sometimes as a leader you can get down in the weeds and stuck into it, but you need to see the overall picture, which you did really well. Good communication. So good, clear communication, and as it was happening, you're nice and clear about directing people where to pull and things like that, which was awesome. And as I came, as a group, when I see, you should be able to see the leader without knowing. Like if I didn't know you're the leader, I'd know that you're the leader straight away, just because your positioning, your talk, your communication, things like that as well. Okay, so that was awesome.
Horse riding.
Ride, bike, cycle,
scooter.
car,
Drive.
wheel, steer.
Drive.
That's the word for you.
Drive.
No.
Drive
Donald Trump. I'm just kidding. Lead it. Lead it. Come on.
She's in a skirt.
Michael Jordan. 13. Let's go, Vic. Let's go. Come on. Let's get 15.
The lava field, I'm immune to it because I'm an army sergeant. While carrying the important equipment to the other side. Right. You have 1 minute, go. Time.
In the beginning, I think we could have been a bit more organised, and with what people were doing what, and then what order we were going to go.
I thought like everyone worked together well, and the point to improve on maybe a bit more communication between people. It's quite quiet and stuff.
Leave it.
I think everyone again worked together well and it went pretty smoothly. Like the idea sort of came together, but yeah, definitely communication and planning. I feel like we were just like, oh, we're in a rush, and so it kind of worked, but could have been better planned.
I think everyone knew kind of like had the same idea at the beginning, but maybe at the start like have a clear idea of what like instructions.
Yeah, I think we planned like good. I think we all knew what we were gonna do, but I think we all communication.
Yeah, I think at the start, I think we all like came together and talked about what we're gonna do and plan things. Yeah, just communication.
Yeah, everything was really good, but yeah, it's just the start. I think we all agreed on that. Just
I think we were all on the same page, but we could have talked a bit more at the start and during.
Fun.
I thought we communicated pretty well. Like, when we put things too far ahead, like, told the others to pull it back and things, filling the gaps and stuff. I don't really know what to improve on.
Nice. Okay, that was quite quick. Which, in a situation like this, because you need to get important medication over as quickly as you can. So time is of the essence. However, there are a couple of points to improve on. One, the leader went over first. If she tipped over and fall into the lava, who takes over? Was that decided on? Okay. So, in a situation like this, of the 3 leadership styles that were shown earlier on, what do you think would have been the best one to use for this? Autocratic, yeah. So, we deal with situations like this a lot. And in this case, the person in charge will step back and actually dictate the movements because of the high safety risk. Okay. Where we're saying, which is slow is smooth and smooth is fast. I know it sounds contradictory, but there's a reason for that. So something like this, if you take your time and map out each step, it does look slow, but you will get to a rhythm where you're actually moving quite quickly. So slow is smooth and smooth is fast.